It's a hectic and chaotic evening at New York's JFK Airport. Dark, thunderous storm clouds are rolling in from the west, and the air traffic control tower is in overdrive, working at full capacity. Controllers are urgently trying to guide as many aircraft as possible onto the runways before the weather shuts them down completely. The situation is tense. The window for safe landings is closing fast and every minute matters. High above the storm, circling in a holding pattern just south of the airport, is a Boeing 707. The aircraft is operated by Avianca, the national airline of Colombia. Designated as Flight 052, the plane had departed earlier from Bogota, with a planned stop in Medellin before continuing on to New York. On board are 149 passengers, many of whom are excited or relieved to be nearing the end of a long international journey. There's a pause. The pilot responds, but his answer doesn't convey the gravity of their situation. There is a disconnect, one that will have tragic consequences. Avian 052, radar contact, says the controller. The conversation continues, but the urgency doesn't come through clearly. The language used in aviation is highly specific. Words like emergency, mayday, or fuel critical trigger immediate responses, but none of those words are used, and the warning signs slip through the cracks. What's unfolding isn't just a story about bad weather, congested skies, or low fuel. This is something deeper. It's a human story about miscommunication, missed signals, cultural misunderstandings, and the immense psychological pressure faced by both pilots and air traffic controllers when things go wrong. This is the story of Avianca Flight 52, a flight that would never reach its final destination. And as the drama plays out, we're left to examine the heartbreaking truth. Sometimes disasters don't happen because of one big mistake. Sometimes they unfold slowly, step by step, as people under pressure fail to fully understand each other until it's too late. But the mood inside the cabin is beginning to shift. The passengers can sense something isn't right. The aircraft has been in the air far longer than expected, flying loops in the sky while waiting for permission to land. Cabin crew try to reassure them, but tension is building. Time keeps slipping by, and what was once an inconvenience is now starting to feel like a threat. Up in the cockpit, the flight crew is engaged in a quiet but escalating crisis. The fuel gauges are dropping fast. The pilots are growing more and more concerned with each passing moment. They've been holding for too long. The fuel that was calculated for a direct descent and landing has been consumed. They are running out. Avian 052, do you have enough fuel to make it to the airport? Comes the call from New York Center.